Hi, I'm Shardul Sharma. Welcome to my life page. Today we'll talk about motorsports, but first let me introduce myself. I'm an off-road racer, currently dominating the Indian National Rallying Championship. I started riding motorcycles when I was 5 years old, but I didn't know how to park them. So what I used to do is usually find a wall or just jump off the bike. But then gradually my father came to know that I'm doing all this and I started into professional stunt riding. And I opened my first international show with the world champion when I was 14. Then I asked my dad, I want to change my passion to profession. So my dad was positive about it. But he said, you need to get through a good university. You need to have proper education first before starting big. So I started and I finished my schooling from Dehradun, and then I went to Delhi University and did my graduation, and then when it all came in. My dad started supporting me when I started my graduation and went for my first race in Mumbai. And in my maiden event, I made 2 trophies there. Then I raced Raid the Himalaya, the world's highest altitude rally, and I placed 3rd in that. Then I dominated the Speed Sprint season 2014, OEM Motocross 2015-16. I've been racing for the past 5 years professionally. Currently, I'm a rally racer and a motocross racer, which is about dirt bikes and off-road racing. And currently, I'm rank 1 in India in my class in the Indian National Rallying Championship, with the finale to happen on 28-29th of October 2017. Motorsport is a sport of automobiles and motorcycles. Basically, motorsport started when the second car or the second motorcycle was built. And it is race of the makes. Make are the oligopolies, the big companies who are into manufacturing of motorcycles, automobiles and different things related to this industry. First is vectors. You need to have knowledge about the angles and the vectors so that you can take better turns. You can calculate the turn earlier. You need to have a good strength in your core body. You need to have good hamstrings, strong lower back, delts so that you can hold your bike when you're riding. You have to be on the motorcycle for 12 to 16 hours, so you need good fitness and fat-free body. Due to racing motorcycles, I get an edge over other people and I can test my motorcycle. I can see how my suspensions are working. A lot of R&D is done before races. We work at the garages and we see how can we make bike more better and better. Pressure from society, the first problem is the police, as that police people doesn't understand what is the difference between a normal biker and a motorsport athlete. A motorsport athlete is head to toe in his dress. And he's doing it in a controlled location, but then also there are sometimes have been problems because people doesn't know. And I have been socially inept and with the only same thinking people, because people outside doesn't take this as a profession and think that it is a passion, and they ask me to think about my family, think about other things like stability. But what I feel and my family feel, we do it as a sport and we are growing as a sport too. I get up early around 5:30. Being brought up in hills and training in hills, I go to the hill race and I reach there early by 6. I meditate for 30 minutes because racing is not about aggression. Racing is about disciplined, calm mind and aggressive body. The combination of both. You need to be calm in your mind to calculate things. You don't need aggression in your mind. So I start with meditation. I meditate for 30 minutes. I stretch and I start my practice session for 3 hours, no breaks. After 3 hours and when one tank is finished, I stop my practice. I take my first carb intake. I have to have a special diet my mom helps me with. I only eat proteins and high fiber diet, carbs and no fats, not even good fats, because I can't have it. At 10 I start with my cardio for 2 hours. Then I take my second diet. I rest for 45-50 minutes. That time I'm working on my meals and my PR. At 1:30 I again take a diet. I nap for around 1 hour, 30 minutes. At 4 I start with my weight training so that I can train my core and have better hams. I train for 2 hours in the gym, weightlifting, 4 to 6. Then I take a playtime for 1 hour. I meet my friends. But I try to come home early because I have to get up early. I come home early around 7:38. I sit with my family. I play with my dog a lot because being racing on a motorcycle, I become emotionless and all my emotion goes to my dog and my family. And what I keep on doing is I go for downhill cycling. I go for swimming. I play squash. I keep on adding different activities in my life, in my daily routine, so that I can be more and more fit. I play chess with my dad so that I have a good anticipation speed. I play table tennis so that I can see the world a little slow on my motorcycle. I hope I have given you a balanced overview about motorsports. Thank you.